Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today I have a swatch and review of the Orly by Lisa Frank collection, which I'm super excited about. So I'm going to give you all the details of that, live swatches, full hand swatches, everything, my thoughts on the collection as per usual. But if you couldn't tell from the title of this video, we have a little added bonus. I'm doing a giveaway. I have all 8 of the Lisa Frank polishes brand new to give away to one lucky winner. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned until the end because I do have all the rules there, and that will be after my just regularly scheduled swatch and review. So I found out about this collaboration because Emily Jean Nails on Instagram posted onto her Instagram stories a picture of the mailer from Ulta that this was coming out, and I didn't even know anything about it until I saw that, and I was like, I have to have that. So every morning when I woke up, I checked the Ulta app to see if it had gone live yet, and finally it did, and I ended up picking up 2 full sets of the polishes because I wanted to do a giveaway for you guys to celebrate 500 subscribers here on my channel, which is really cool. So like I said, stay tuned until the end because the rules will be there. But they also have a couple other things in the collection, so I just wanted to go over that really quick. So this collection is kind of like the perfect target for anybody who's like a self-identified 90s baby. I was born in the 90s, but I don't really consider myself like a 90s kid because I was 8 when the 90s ended, and I honestly don't remember them. A lot of the stuff that people are nostalgic for in my age group is a lot of stuff that I just really didn't get. I grew up in a small farming village, so a lot of trends hit us pretty late, if at all. And so I didn't really get into a lot of that hype stuff, but I do remember Lisa Frank. I mean, every kid had folders and notebooks and pencils with the big erasers, and it was always really fun and brightly colored, and I really was obsessed with the aliens from the Lisa Frank line. So I was pretty instantly drawn to this collection. The collection consists of nail wraps, polishes, and toppers. So first off, they have 4 nail wraps. I did not buy those because I don't wear nail wraps, but I will throw up some pictures and so you can see them. They do look really cute. I was a little bit tempted, but like I said, nail wraps are just not my thing. I swap out my polish so much, I feel like it would almost be a waste of money for me to buy nail wraps because I would wear them for about 3 days and then I would want to change my nails. So they are really cute though. I would have bought the Zoomer and Zorbit ones, the alien ones, if I had to pick one. And those nail wraps were $11.99 for one set. So a little bit pricey that you get one use out of it versus like one polish, which you can use a bunch of times, but I know some people just prefer the way nail wraps look. The next thing in the collection are these 2 3 polish sets. We have the Marquee Collection with the unicorn on it and the Dancing Dolphin Collection with the dolphins on it. And these each have 3 different colors. They are $31.99 a piece, which breaks down to about $10.66 per polish. Normally Orly's are about $9.50. There's rarely ones that cost much more than that, so these polishes are a full dollar more than your typical polishes. I'm not sure if it's just because it's the collaboration or what, but they are actually just a little bit more expensive than your normal Orly's. And the last thing in this collection are 2 toppers. So we have Star Glaze, which is like a scattered hollow topper here, and then Hits the Spot is like a fun loaded glitter topper, like chunky glitter, and then does have fine hollow glitter running throughout. And it has a bunch of like circular stuff, or maybe they're octagons, they're hexagons. There's a bunch of like hex glitters in here, but there's also some star glitters in here too, which is fun. And these are $10.99 each, which again, aside from like the glow in the dark top coats that I've seen, which I think are like $12.50 each, these are more expensive than your normal Orly's, and again, I'm sure it's because of the collaboration. So I do have live swatches as well as the full hand swatches, and I have showed you each of these toppers over one finger on the full hand swatch. So on my pointer finger, we have Star Glaze, and on my ring finger, we're going to have Hits the Spot, and then on the other 2 fingers, you'll be able to see the polish on its own. So, you know, you'll get to see like the full shebang there. And then once we get all that out of the way, I'll tell you my feelings and thoughts on the collection, and then we'll get into the rules on how you can win this prize. Okay, so first I just wanted to show you guys the collectible limited edition packaging that this comes in. The first one is the Dancing Dolphins trio. And then we have the Marquee trio with the unicorn. These are just really cute. I ended up sticking these up on my little shelf that you see in the backdrop because I like to keep some of this kind of packaging. It's fun. And then I just wanted to show you the two toppers over black and white. So the first topper is Star Glaze. This is a scattered hollow, like silver hollow topper. This and the next topper, they both have really cool packaging. The whole bottle has just a lot of like Lisa Frank design. And so I'm just going to throw one coat over the one coat black from Hollow Taco. And you can see it's really shiny. I feel like out of a lot of my mainstream scattered hollow toppers, this is one of the more prominent ones that is way more visible on the nail than a lot of the others I own. And then we have the Hits the Spot topper. This one has that cute little Dalmatian on there, and both of them have that plastic wrapping on the cap. I wish that they would just make the caps that way. I hate when brands put the little plastic peel away wrapping because I'm afraid it's going to fall off. But I just threw one coat over Not Milky White, and I'm going to throw these over all the colors as well so you can see how they look together. I just wanted to show you how they looked their best over, you know, black and white respectively. So up first, we're going to swatch the Dancing Dolphins trio, and first in that trio, we're going to do Purdy and Pink. As the name suggests, this is a pink. It's a very vibrant, bright neon pink, and I'm going to probably say this for every single polish in this collection, but I did do 2 coats in both the live swatch and the swatch photo. However, I do think that all of them, except for the purple, could benefit from a 3rd coat. I did see just a little bit of visible nail line through the polishes. It's harder to tell on camera, but in real life, in person, I definitely saw just a little bit. I think that your average person wouldn't mind, but for me, if I want full coverage, I'm looking for full coverage. And you can see the full hand swatch here. It looks really cute. Next up is Easy Tiger. This is one of those bright, vibrant mac and cheese oranges that we've gotten about 40 of from various collections over the spring and summer. So no stranger to this color. This one and the yellow as well, I found were quite streaky on that first coat, as you can really see here. These are not super self-leveling, I would say. I noticed that as they dried down, because they do dry down a little bit more matte, you could still see the glossiness in huge blotches where it just really didn't divide out and it wasn't drying down as quickly. So that is one thing to note about these polishes. And I mean, they are really fun and really vibrant on their own, but I really think that over white, these would pop even more. Last of this trio is Sunday Sunshine, and that is Sunday spelled like an ice cream sundae. This is a bright, again bright, highlighter yellow color, and like I said with the orange, this one is also fairly streaky, fairly sheer on that first coat. It kind of looks like you colored your nails with a highlighter. Did anybody else do that when they were in school? Just color your fingernails with markers? But this one especially, on its second coat, is quite see-through. Not just the visible nail line where there's a free edge, but just I can see most of my nail itself, which, isn't uncommon with yellows, but again, just throwing some white under there would probably solve this issue. Even in the swatch photo, you can kind of see the visible nail line on my pinky. Moving on to the Marquee trio, we have In Your Zorbit, which is a fun little alien green. If you don't know that about me, I'm obsessed with aliens. I even have an X-Files tattoo on my leg. And we're going to see here just all the problems I was talking about before. It's very streaky, very sheer. This one almost looks like you've stained your nails because of how sheer and yellow leaning it is. You can see me kind of going back and trying to level this out, but like I said, it really doesn't self-level on that first coat. However, when you do add a second coat for most of these, you don't really see that streakiness anymore. And in all of my swatch photos, I was able to take really good photos. There was no streakiness whatsoever when I painted a full hand. I think part of it is just sometimes it's difficult to paint under a camera, but this one is definitely the sheerest of all these polishes, I think. Second in this trio is Sky's the Limit, and as the name implies, it is a beautiful sky blue. This is the only one of the 6 that I'm kind of worried about staining with, because for some reason, this particular shade of blue really stains my nails for some reason. It just does not want to leave. And as you can see, the same things as all the others. A little bit streaky, not so opaque on that first coat, problems with self-leveling. Easy to level out though on that second coat. I feel like the second coat really, you can't see the streaks as much. The opacity though, you still need that third coat probably to really build this one up. I do love this particular polish with the hits the spot top coat. I think that the big glitters really pop, especially if you get some of those star glitters in there. It just really looks fun. And the final polish in the Marquee trio is Make a Splash. This is a super cool bright purple. I think that out of all the polishes, this one has the best coverage. I know on the first coat it looks as thin as the previous few. However, this is the only one where after 2 coats I was definitely satisfied with no visible nail line. The opacity was really up there. I think that though these are really easy to work with, so even with that lack of opacity, you have some time to play with these and move them around and shift them before they really start to dry down, despite having that kind of neon-y matte dry down. And this one looks really fun with the hollow topper. So, what are my thoughts on this collection? Well, this is your typical 6-piece neon-leaning rainbow collection. You know, we saw about 9,000 of these come out in the summer, but that's not to knock this. I mean, if you are a 90s nostalgia fan, a Lisa Frank fan, you're probably gonna want this just to have as a collector's piece, just something to be excited about. But ultimately, if you already have these neons and you are not a huge Lisa Frank fan, it's not something that I would say like run out and spend your money on. As you saw from the swatches, there are some better neon formulas out there. However, I'm excited to have this just because I really missed out on like the Lisa Frank trend when I was a kid. I was too embarrassed to own anything Lisa Frank. I was a huge tomboy growing up. All my friends were boys for the most part. All my friends are still guys. I have like 2 female friends, plus my sister. So it's one of those things where when I was younger, I was too self-conscious to really buy anything from Lisa Frank. But now that I'm almost 29, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I want it, so I bought it. But all of that to say, you know, for the colors alone, I doubt that most people are going to be buying this. I think that the people buying this, the target demographic, are people who are into Lisa Frank or who are interested in that sort of thing. So as far as my favorites go, I think I'm gonna have to stick with the toppers. I think that the toppers are really what make this collection a Lisa Frank collection. It ties everything together. Because when you think of Lisa Frank, you know, it's not just the vibrant colors that gets you, it's like the patterns and the textures. Like just looking at these boxes, you know, we have stripes, we've got spots, we have some stars here. There's just, you know, a bunch of like fun textures and patterns and everything mixed together. It's not just a rainbow. Lisa Frank isn't just a rainbow. So with those 6 polishes, you know, that's just a rainbow. We have the glitter and the sparkly stars and things like that. And that's just where a lot of that gets added in. That's where all the fun comes from. And so layering these over the top of your polishes, I think is really what makes it a Lisa Frank manicure. So my suggestion is if you can only get 1 or 2 of these polishes, get a topper. I would say grab a topper because These are the most reflective of Lisa Frank. I feel you compare these with any neons or brights that you already have and really get the same effect. And, you know, I feel like they have the fun packaging. Like, if you saw the close-ups in my bottle shots, you know, these are the ones that have like the fun custom stickers. It's not just like a stamped Lisa Frank on there. So these are going to be the standouts, you know, if you have minimal room in your collection or smaller budget or what have you. These are the ones that I would go for, in just my personal opinion. If you don't like toppers though, I guess buy the regular polishes. I know some people don't like toppers. But if you're not a big topper person, even just Star Glaze is very subtle, hollow sheen, which is fun. I'm wearing it on my nails right now. I'm sure you can't tell from this far away, but I think it is really pretty. It's really good. Yeah, if I had to pare it down to just one or two polishes, it would definitely be the toppers. This is what I would recommend. You know, anybody who wants some of the collection but can't afford it all, I would just say, grab these, you're good. So now let's get into what I'm sure most people care about that are watching this video, and that is the details of the giveaway. So first of all, the prize for the giveaway is going to be both of these trios right here. So you're going to get the Dancing Dolphins trio, you're going to get the Marquee trio, so 6 polishes there. And then you are also going to get your own set of toppers. So you will get 1 bottle of Star Glaze, 1 bottle of Hits the Spot. These are brand new. These are not mine. I have my own that I flung on the floor earlier in this video on accident. So you're going to get 8 polishes in total, all brand new, shipped to you from me. The rules, which I will also be putting in the description box, are as follows. 1, you must be following me in order to win this prize. I think that's pretty standard rule. Rule number 2, leave a comment down below letting me know either your favorite polish from this collection, your favorite Lisa Frank character, your favorite Lisa Frank toy or item that you had as a kid. Let me know that down below, and that will count as your entry and signify to me that you want to enter. Also, in that comment, let me know how I can contact you if you do win the giveaway, whether it be your Instagram handle, just directly commenting back to you on YouTube, your email, whatever. Just let me know. That way I can get a hold of you the best way so that you can claim your prize. It is 1 entry per person, so if you do leave multiple comments, I'm only going to count the first one, but leaving multiple comments does not disqualify you. So number 3, this giveaway is going to be open for exactly 7 days, starting at the posting of this video and ending exactly 7 days later. I'm going to have the exact date and time down below in the description box so that, you know, there's no confusion there. At the end of the giveaway, I'm going to use a randomizer to select 1 winner, and I will reach out to that winner through the method that they left in their comment. They will have 48 hours to respond, and if they don't respond within those 48 hours, unfortunately, I will have to move on to another winner. Unfortunately, for this particular giveaway, it's only open to the US. I did a lot of research trying to figure out the best ways to ship polishes overseas, just in case an international winner did win. There was so much conflicting information that I just need a lot more time to figure that out and make sure that I do it the right way so that you're not hit with a bunch of customs charges or duties or anything like that, because I don't want you to have to pay more than you have to for your giveaway prize. So I'm really sorry about that to all my international viewers, but for my next giveaway, for sure, I will have that all on lock and sorted out. So yeah, that is it for the rules. I will, again, post them down below in the description box so that there's no confusion. And I guess the last thing I really wanted to say is thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. When I first started, I was surprised that I got 1 view, and then I started getting consistently over 100 views, and now I'm getting a couple 100 views per video. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot compared to like most YouTubers, but I don't know, it's just really cool to see my channel growing, and I just really love how supportive the nail community is here on YouTube and on Instagram. Everyone is so cool and nice, and I just feel like I've made a lot of fun new friends. And so I just wanted to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for listening to me ramble on about nail polish. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys will enter my giveaway. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.